Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 307. And I am finally in a hotel room, after days of being awake. Actually, awake for about 44 or 45 hours. Um, Traveled to 4 different states, played in casinos in 4 different states, total of about 15 or 18 casinos, no sleep, multiple flights, airport delays, all these different things, and finally in a place where there's some quiet and I can rest. I have a bed here. Um, Yesterday was a really good day. Made about, I don't know how much, 55, 5,800, I think 5,800, and just got back to the hotel to 1 a.m. right now, and immediately found a play here at the Hard Rock, and ended the session ahead $567. So another $567. And the focus right now is going to be to get some rest. I'm going to wake up early. We have a meeting that I have to be on camera for. That's an hour long with my team. So you got to take care of that first. It's the most important thing. And then we'll head out, and we'll be going to WinStar tomorrow. Going to be hitting some casinos on the way out, casinos on the way back. All kinds of stuff going on. It's been very busy. There's too many things to even talk about. So right now I'm going to rest up a little bit. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. I know well, you don't know this because you've already heard them, but a couple episodes behind in publishing because I haven't had good internet here, and I do all of them in WAV format, which is large. So I will get those uploaded hopefully before I go to sleep, and we'll catch up in the morning. I'll be back. All right, good morning, guys. It is 9:40 a.m. Got up early. I got a good night's sleep, like 6 hours or so. Got up early and got ready, got my shower and everything, did my team meeting, and right now we are heading out for the day. We're going to be meeting a friend of ours around noon. Right now we're just going to be leaving the Hard Rock. Coach was already down there playing, so he swept through everything. I'm going to meet him and head to the car, and we're going to get out of here for the day. Today's going to be a big day. We have a few stops, then WinStar. We're going to be meeting a friend, and we'll see how it goes. I'm taking my laptop with me. It's a regular work day. Got to keep it alive and everything. So that's it. So that's what's going on right now. We're just heading out for the day, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. So actually met a friend of ours at this location, and had a good time. We talked for a few minutes. We walked around, looked at machines together, did all that stuff, and I was ahead a few dollars when we said goodbye. We moved on, and after that, I ended up playing some other stuff, and we were at this casino for probably an hour and a half. 3 hours. Sorry, I thought hour and a half. It was 3 hours according to Coach. And ended up doing okay, actually. Ended my session. I'm trying to pull up my notepad here. Ahead $768. So plus 768. I think Coach made a couple $100 too. So we're doing good. We're going to move on to another place now. So at this point, we're still moving on toward WinStar, but we're going to be there way later than what we expected. And worst case, I told Coach I could drive part of the way back because it's like a 4-hour drive back. But we're going to head down there and try to make some more money. So right before I went to sleep, I was up 567, and now another 768. So up about 1,300 since midnight. So that's all good. So we're going to continue on, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back, and we are about 10 miles away from WinStar Casino at this point. So we're going to go in there. It should be kind of busy. It's a Friday night, so we'll see how things go. Hopefully we'll have some good opportunities in there. We're going to try to make it back to Tulsa tonight, which is a long way, like 4 hours. We'll see how that goes. Worst case, we could stay overnight, leave early in the morning, trade driving, take turns driving and stuff like that. So right now the sun is setting to my right. It is 5:20 p.m. and just about to arrive here. We're going to grab some food as well and wish us well. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. It is about 5 hours later, and we went to WinStar, spent a lot of time there, and came back. And I wish I could say that I had a lot of great news, but I cannot say that. So this game that I've been watching, keeping an eye on, keeping stats, all of that, turns out that there's a variation of that game there, and it didn't play the same. I ended up, actually at one point I was down almost $3,000 on that, and ended up leaving down $740 on it. Played some slots. Over there, I think you either need to get lucky, like someone just got up for you to get that slot. Otherwise, someone else is going to take it way before you, because there's people everywhere checking. Coach was even saying, while he was playing one slot, 5 Asian and 1 white advantage player checked the machines near him. So it is very busy, and there's a lot of advantage players, and it's very, very hard to find something. So you either need to play something that people are afraid of, which I've done a few of those on this trip, and Coach did a couple of them on this specific stop, or it's got to be something where you know that there's circumstances, like more than one factor involved, and the average advantage player is not looking at that, and you get something. Other than that, it's really hard to find something. There were a couple machines where I was walking by as someone was getting up, or someone must have just gotten up, I was able to get that. But I ended the session ahead 7:07 on the slots, I believe. And then we were leaving, and I asked Coach if there was a good place to get food, and he had mentioned this Panda Express place. So we were going over there, and I saw a blackjack table. Now, here's one really sad note about this. All the blackjack tables at WinStar are now continuous shuffle machines. So not only do you have to deal with antes, but you have to deal with continuous shuffle machines as well. So very difficult, obviously. Doesn't make sense. You can't count them or anything. So with that in mind, I played some blackjack while I was there. And you might say, wait, you just told us that they're all continuous shuffles, so you played a continuous shuffle blackjack? And the answer is yes, I did. And there's a reason for that, because there was a side bet that was about to pay out. And so I sat down and played, and it was a $25 table, and the side bet was going to pay out $500 to one of probably, I don't know, 12 or 15 people probably, or less, playing it. And it was going to happen within the next minute or two. So I bought in for, I believe, 300, and I put out 2 hands. It gives me 2 chances to win it. $25 table, so I put 25 and 25 out, and the guy at the end of the table, the Karen at the end of the table, said, hey, he's playing 2 hands, now he's got to play $50. So she's like, oh, you have to play $50. I'm like, thanks a lot, like I really affected you by playing 2 hands or something. But I played that, and I actually ended up winning both hands, and ended up the bonus paid soon after. I ended up leaving the table plus 89, so plus 89 there, plus 707 on the slots, minus 740 on the other game, and yeah, that was a long way to drive for not much. So we are heading back to Riverbend. Wind, dang it. There's rivers and sky and this and that everywhere here. So River Wind, and I forgot I had a $500 voucher in my pocket. We're going to go there, and we're going to stop there, we need to stop and get some fuel. We've got 17 miles range in MW USA style. I was going to tell you here in a minute, but you were taking a nap. And so we're going to stop and get that fuel and stop at the casino, and then we'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back. I had to make sure that I left some money in Oklahoma. I didn't want to take all of it. So I get in there, and I've got this voucher I need to cash, and I was going to play a game, but it was full. I go around looking at slot machines. I find a couple plays and get just destroyed on a $15 a spin play. There was a $10 one, actually, and I made a little money on that, and then a $15 one I lost on. And I was way down, like 700-800 down, something like that. And then there was a lady sitting on the machine around the corner from me, and a guy would come by and she'd say, right there, and they'd shake their head and they'd walk away. And she showed that to a couple different people, and none of them seemed to think that it was something that they were interested in. So I said, what do you got over there? And she showed it to me. I'm like, I'll play that. Let me finish this play. So I finished my losing play, and I went over there, and this one. And first spin, I hit it for 75. So it was a $5 a spin, so I made 70 profit, and she wanted 20%, so I just gave her $15. So I guess if you ask me what I tipped today, I tipped at least $1 today. So there you go. And then I did play some table games. I was involved as much as 1,500, down as much as 9. And ended up leaving ahead $152. Don't ask me about antes or what I was playing or any of that, because I'm not going to tell you. But let's just say that there was a reason for the other table, that blackjack table, and there was a reason for playing what I was playing here. So overall, I ended my session down 742 on the slots and plus 152 on the table, so down about 590 or something like that. So not very good. So we're going to move on to another casino, hopefully turn things around a little bit. I'm pretty pessimistic right now, but you can understand that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully something good happens. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and we went to the Grand Casino. It's now 3:30 a.m. Yeah, we're still out, 3:30, and played in there, still working on this other game. That wasn't going very well at all. Played some blackjack, and no ante. They asked me if I had a card, I said no, and they never took any antes from me, so I guess maybe they're so used to people giving them the card that they don't even know how to do it. I have no idea. But I ended up ahead 950 on the blackjack. Played a lot of slots, probably, maybe 10 plays, something like that, anywhere between $1.50 and $20 a spin, and ended the session down about $14 for the slots, and just kind of doing my best just to grind and make money, but it's been a really tough day, so we're going to move on here, probably to another place that may or may not be open, and then probably head back to Hard Rock and get just a little bit of sleep, and then start planning our trip to the airport. So hopefully something good happens, big surprise, and we win a bunch of money. But right now we're kind of in a rut. So one good thing about this Grand Casino is they have free vanilla ice cream. I had a couple cups of that, actually. They don't have any cones, but you just use the regular cup for your soda for your vanilla ice cream, and they have spoons, and it's pretty good, actually. So enjoyed that walking around. Saw all the crazy people there, the young people, the crazy people, all of those were at the casino. It was pretty quiet in there, but there was still probably 100 people plus in there. So I saw they had like a Coinstar type thing in there, and most casinos will count your change for you for free, and they'll give you cash or a voucher so you can play. This casino is charging more than Coinstar. I believe Coinstar is like 7%. These guys are charging 12.9% to take your change. That's like obscene. Like some grocery stores in my area, if you have pennies, they'll pay you twice as much for them. People want change right now, and to charge someone that much at a casino is nuts. Anyway, all right. Car is telling me to drink some coffee. We're gonna get back to playing, and I'll be back to update you soon. I'm not gonna start a new episode yet because I don't know how much we're gonna play tomorrow, and I don't want the new episode to be 5 minutes long. So I'll be back. All right, guys, we are back. It is 4:45 a.m. and we just left Seminole Nation Casino, where Coach made a little bit of money, a little over $100, and yours truly made $15. Initially, I played with a $20 bill, made $28, and then showed Coach this other game. Went down a rabbit hole, went down 100, went down 200, went down almost 300, and ended up coming back and leaving ahead $15. So we're going to move on. I'm not sure if we're going to another place or not, but we're going to move on, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, it is now 10:20 a.m. and I am just leaving our hotel room. We got back to the room at 6:36, something like that, and went right to bed. Woke up a little bit ago, took my shower, got packed, and got all my stuff all set and ready to go, and just heading down right now to the car. I'm going to put everything in the car and take a lap, and then Coach is going to be down in a little bit. He does a journal, which I'm sure I've talked about, so he's filling in all the information that he remembers on that, and it was a horrible, up and down, crazy day, but in the end, definitely learned so much. And now, I have a chart. 1 second, guys. That's him. Okay, that was Coach calling me. Anyway, learned a lot, and now after all this, I realized that the chart that I made that has all these columns and all this information needs more information, because there's more possible variants to the game that I've been experimenting with that complicates it even more. So now I have another variable I have to worry about. Now, it's not a huge deal, but it's something I have to account for, and I did actually lose at least an hour learning this. So unfortunately, with the shortened trip already and then losing that hour, it didn't help things much. But as far as this area, there's at least one playable table, but do I come all the way here for one? I don't know. I think a lot of places in Vegas are going to be better at this point. I need to set up that trip in January for Vegas. I also need to, oh man, how do I get around this? Hopefully there's an elevator over here. I need to set up that trip for Atlantic City and Vegas for January. And at this point, I gotta say, I'm pretty burned out. A lot of travel already, and not making the kind of impact that I thought I would be at this point, as far as learning and getting better and making money and all that. It's just not where I want it to be. It's the end of the year. I'm facing the fact that I'm not going to make my goals. This was like my last big chance to make my goals, which is not a big deal. I mean, you'll survive. But all those different things, it just got me exhausted at this point. So I need to step back and realize that it's not the end of the world. Just take it one step at a time, chip in a chair, keep chipping away at it, and we'll get there. So hold on 1 second. So real quick here then, before I let you go, let's do some segments here. What did you eat today? I have no idea. I did eat some stuff that I normally would not be because we were in a hurry, we were tired, and just really didn't care about diet and all that at that point. Just wanted to, get things done and go from place to place. And we took turns driving because it was so late. We hadn't had any sleep and all that, so I wasn't too concerned with little details like calories and things like that. So, so what did I eat? Not anything good. And what did you tip? Like I said, that one lady split that deal with me, and her portion was going to be $14. I gave her $15, so I guess I tipped $1. And what did you learn? Well, I learned that my game has extra variables that I had not considered, and now I have to deal with those, and I'm not very pleased about it, but at least I have the information, and I know that I have to worry about it, but what am I going to do? So I am going to deal with it, but right now I'm going to enjoy the last few hours here and not stress too much about it. So Coach has got a card here. He's got so many cards. He's got like a book, like a baseball card collector book, where you slide all the baseball cards in. He's got a book for all his player cards. And as I've been playing, I've been using his cards. And honestly, I cannot find this card that he wants me to use while I'm here. He's got so many in here. I can't find it. Anyway, just gonna not stress. I can't find it. But I'm gonna go in there right now and just enjoy these last few minutes, hours in Oklahoma, try to make whatever money I can and deal with things later on. So for now, I'm going to let you go. We'll start a new episode. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.